Okay, we've changed our cameras around as you can see, and before you see the glorious box that is Tusk surviving the Ice Age. I love the name. I love the fact that this mammoth is just waylaying all of these people trying to kill it. It's going to be fun. So, since, as you probably noticed at the beginning of the video, I'm kind of one-armed, Andy is going to unbox and do stuff for us today.
Okay, let's start out by opening the box for you. Start out with the rule book. Not incredibly
How many pages?
long one. 12 pages.
12 pages.
12 pages. Lots of illustrations, which are kind of helpful for the quick read-through. And, you know, good illustrations, good examples. It's pretty good.
So this is our game setup here, and as you can tell, this is going to be a piece of cake to set up on pretty much any table you got. I'm digging that. Good illustrations, not a lot of terrible, long, lengthy text descriptions. Hopefully that doesn't bite us. Yeah, this looks like this is going to be a doable game. You can see how big the board gets there. Yeah, so I like it. I like it. So what do we got here?
And we have the individual player cards. So each person is going to get one of these. There's also a hunt card that's buried in here.
Oh, let's take a look.
So you've got your individual player cards because, as Padre mentioned, there's going to be meeples. So you've got your different colors. And there's information on the resources and the handy guide on how to use the resources, so you're not looking at a different card. You'll keep track of them and how to use them.
I'm loving the names of the resources. We have lumpy stone, pointy stick. Ooh, I like this one. Clump of grass and tasty food.
Keto friendly.
Yeah, it's a keto friendly game. Evidently.
And then along with that, you have the hunt card that I mentioned, where you're going to have your hunt leader and you're going to have the hunting party, as well as how much damage the mammoth has been taken. So pretty handy. They're all about the same size, nice and quick to use.
Yeah, that's going to be good. Okay, so we have
tokens.
Pressed cardboard tokens, and I can tell you right now, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 tokens of clumps of grass, 30 of lumpy rocks or stone. We got 30, it's 30 of everything, and I'm going to guess that is probably
That's the first player token.
The first player token.
Yep, which comes into play because it's going to control partly who is in charge of the mammoth hunt every round.
I like it.
Nice dual-sided, so it doesn't really matter which side they're on when you're playing with them.
Right. Kind of small, but the board game doesn't look all that huge, so we'll have to see how that plays out.
Well, what's nice with them being kind of small, when you get down past those components, you've got your storage tray here, so you've actually got room for all of the different components, as well as your dice, your meeples. Your cards are split into the two decks because there are season cards, as well as the victory cards, and then your terrain pieces.
Okay, you got to show the meeples.
Okay, let's start out with the meeples.
It's got meeples.
It's got meeples. So, hey, we mentioned a mammoth meeple.
Yeah. And this thing is probably going to terrorize and eat people, which is great.
Oh, yes, he will. Then you have the individual tribe member meeples. They're all the same. You've got the 4 different colors that are going to match the 4 player cards. And you've got 4 tribe members for each.
Okay, so we got...
Yeah, so you've got your 4 meeples that are going to be your 4 blue tribesmen.
Okay, so blue, gray, green, and yeller. Yeah, I like that.
4 distinct colors.
I like that.
So those are your meeples that you're going to be digging out. And then we'll go to, I've got a problem, dice.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I have a dice habit. We've got 4 dice that come with this, nice, quick, and simple. And again, you're basically going to be rolling 1 die for each of your tribe members, so you're not going to be needing more than 4 at any one time. Pretty standard 6-sided dice, 1 through 5. And then 6, you've got a Tusk on here. Let's keep with the theme. So, nice, decent dice.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they've got the rounded corners, so when you're going to roll it, it's not just going to stop dead and flat. You're going to get some action out of that dice. Oh, look, a Tusk! I like those dice. What else we got? We got cards.
We've got cards. So we've got the smaller deck of victory cards, nicely colored for differentiation. And the victory cards, you're going to be choosing one of these cards a little bit at random. You draw 3 and pick one that you want. And they're going to help control what you do to win. For example, if you choose to have nomads as your victory card, you score 2 extra tasty food for every clump of grass that you have on your tribe board at the end of the game. And each one's going to be a little bit different. Druids are looking for lumpy stones. So yeah, you have some nice artwork. It, kind of continues along with the manual and the box. Some happy, kind of little crazy caveman art. A lot of different choices here on how the resources are done, plus 3 special ones, a warmongers, a spiteful spirit, and a pack leader. So again, this is where your strategy is going to come in. How do you think you want to accumulate the most tasty food? Because ultimately, you survive the Ice Age by having the most tasty food. So, smaller deck of victory cards, and then you have the deck of season cards. Season cards are going to be played every round. Again, some nice artwork. The cards actually have a decent feel to them. But you'll be playing one of these. It's going to control how far the mammoth moves, so you can chase it around, as well as how far the Ice Age covers your board. A 0 is kind of a nice one to have. Something like the summer with a 2, that means the Ice Age is really going to rampage over you a lot quicker. And each one of these has a special bonus that's going to affect the terrain for the round after it's played. Quite a few of them. Standard spring, summer, autumn, winter, and then they have a few others such as eclipse, solstice, eruption. Some of these things get a little crazy and hammer the players quite a bit.
Okay, I'm going to enjoy those. Now we have in the box basically the terrain pieces.
Yeah.
We have a mammoth breeding ground, and they're all 2-sided. That I know. So
the mammoth breeding ground is the center of the board every time for the start.
And there seems to be a nice weather and a not so nice weather on it.
Well, with every one of these being 2-sided, you've got your basic piece that you're going to start out with the terrain. After the Ice Age comes, you will be flipping tiles. When you flip the tile then becomes basically useless. You can still travel over it, but there's no resources and there's nothing you can do on them. Once the Ice Age covers the entire board, game over. The reason why the breeding grounds is a little bit different, you can notice there's 1 through 6 on here. There's also a 1 through 6 on this, being the center. When you have a direction that the mammoth is going to move, you're going to roll the dice and you're going to use this to tell you which direction the mammoth is moving. So that's why this one has numbers and actually a label on it. The rest of them just have ice on their second side.
So that's what's in the box. There's, when you really think about it, there's not really a ton of game components. It's going to be fairly easy setup, I think. I do like the fact that everything is going to fit into here nicely. We are going to play this at some point, and we'll put out another video to show you how we learned how to play the game. And we'll probably do that video for you very shortly. But we wanted to get this out so that you guys could see this. Order it from Gale Force Nine. I think it's going to be a very fun game. Just by the looks of it. Like I say, we'll give the game a test. We'll take it out for a ride and see how well it plays. And we'll let you watch while we do that. And that's all I got. Andy, you got anything you want to add?
Nope, I'm good, and I'm gonna, give a shout out again. You don't have to use any of the bags anymore. I love the storage system When you have tokens and other things, not having to use these fiddly little bags is certainly a nice feature.
Well, nobody
Looking
likes.
forward to playing this.
Yeah, nobody likes the fiddly bits.
Nope.
Nobody likes the fiddly bits. So the next time you see us, we'll be playing this. So for right now, here at Recon Paint Gaming, we're saying see ya.